Welcome to Earthly Reads, a My Cup of Earth production. During a stormy night, the winds howled and the rain pounded against the windows of a cozy little house on a quiet street. Inside, a young girl named Lily snuggled under her favorite blanket, her eyes fixed on the storm outside. She loved watching the raindrops slide down the panes, creating tiny rivers that seemed to dance across the glass. As the storm raged on, Lily's mind began to wander. She thought about all the amazing things she had learned in school that day. Her teacher, Mrs. Thompson, had told them about the different types of clouds and how they formed. Lily was fascinated by the way the water vapor in the air cooled and condensed, creating fluffy white clouds that floated across the sky. As she gazed out the window, Lily noticed something peculiar. The rain seemed to be falling in a peculiar pattern, as if it were following a specific path. She pointed this out to her mother, who was sitting on the couch, reading a book. "Mom, look, the rain is falling in a straight line," Lily exclaimed. Her mother, Mrs. Jenkins, put down her book and came over to take a look. "Ah, you're right, sweetie," she said. "It does seem like the rain is following a particular path. Maybe it's just the way the wind is blowing." But Lily was not so sure. She had always been curious, and this phenomenon sparked her curiosity even more. She decided to do some investigating. She grabbed a flashlight and her favorite book on meteorology, and set out into the stormy night to see if she could find any clues. Her mother, who was worried about her getting too wet, reluctantly agreed to let her go, but only if she promised to be careful. Lily put on her rain boots and raincoat, and stepped out into the storm. The wind and rain hit her like a blast, but she was determined to find the source of the strange rain pattern. She held her flashlight high, shining it down the street, and began to walk. As she walked, Lily noticed that the rain was indeed falling in a straight line. Following the edge of the sidewalk, she followed the path, her flashlight casting eerie shadows on the pavement. The wind howled and the rain pounded against her, but she pressed on, her curiosity driving her forward. After a few blocks, Lily came to a large oak tree, its branches creaking and swaying in the wind. She shone her flashlight up at the tree, and noticed something peculiar. The rain seemed to be falling around the tree, as if it were creating a small circle of dryness in the middle of the storm. Lily's eyes widened as she realized what might be happening. She quickly pulled out her book on meteorology and flipped through the pages until she found the section on cloud formation. Aha! She had read about this before. The tree, with its tall branches and thick trunk, was creating a microclimate, a small, localized area of calm in the midst of the storm. Excited by her discovery, Lily hurried back home, her rain boots squelching in the puddles on the sidewalk. She burst through the door, out of breath and soaked to the bone, but triumphant. "Mom, Mom, I did it!" she exclaimed, holding up her book. "I found out why the rain is falling in a straight line." Quote, her mother, who had been worried sick about her, rushed over to hug her. "Oh, Lily, you're soaked to the bone. Come here and get warm." As Lily changed into dry clothes, she told her mother all about her discovery. Her mother listened, beaming with pride, as Lily explained the concept of microclimates and how the oak tree was creating its own little weather system. The next day, Lily went back to school, eager to share her discovery with her classmates. Mrs. Thompson was impressed by her curiosity and her ability to apply what she had learned. The class spent the rest of the day studying microclimates and cloud formation, and Lily felt proud to have contributed to the discussion. As the days went by, Lily continued to explore the natural world, always on the lookout for new discoveries and wonders. She learned about the different types of clouds, and how they formed and changed shape. She studied the behavior of animals, and how they adapted to their environments. and she learned about the interconnectedness of all living things, and how every action had a ripple effect on the world around us. Years went by, and Lily grew up to become a renowned meteorologist, studying the weather and climate patterns all over the world. But she never forgot the stormy night when she first discovered the magic of microclimates, and the sense of wonder and excitement that came with it. And so, dear readers, we hope you have enjoyed this story of Lily's adventure, and the lessons she learned about the natural world. Remember to always keep your curiosity sharp, and never stop exploring the wonders of the world around you. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe.